Hello, this is a brief tutorial on how to complete your OTR timesheet. As you see, we have a template of the OTR timesheets that we use for everyone. This is the pre-generated that I just simply make copies and send out to faculty members. So yours would be identical, except up here you'd have your last name preceding OTR timesheet, and it should be for fiscal year 19 through 20. So the first thing you want to look at is the pay period dates over here. We run our pay periods from Sunday to Saturdays. So if you click on the calendar, you'll see a date. A calendar will generate and I'll populate. If I was to move the date to the next pay period, which would start on September 22nd, it'll automatically generate it for the 2 weeks to end at the next pay period. So there's no need to do anything but simply click on this and move it every 2 week cycle. So I'll move this back to the September 8th. Also down here at the end is where you put the date for when you are finishing your pay period or signing out your pay period. So the last date should be matching here in the 21st. There's no need to do anything down here. I will generate this data when it's time for me to submit your timesheet. So this will have your name. All this information, all the calculations have been preset inside the timesheet. So the only thing that you'll need to do is input the date, your facility, your class, and your minutes. Please use the facility codes that I've given. This is going to help me in expediting billing. So the first thing to do is, let's say you worked September 9th or September 12th. So you put 9, 12, 19. So it will automatically generate the date, and a calendar will pop up underneath it inside data-wise for use later. So let's say you taught at, say, PS 133. The code for that is PS 133, and did acquire class, and it was for 2 hours, so 120 minutes. As you can see, the hours were automatically generated. The pay rate is here, and it's simply automatically calculated. Make sure your pay rates are correct for each of your sites. If you did the next class the next day on the 13th at Mag and David Yeshiva, another one of our sites, using the code for Mag and David Yeshiva, which is MDY, and you did their harmonica class, and the class was for all day long, which was 6.5 hours, you would put in 390 to get 390 minutes to get 6.5 hours, and automatically generate it, and also it automatically totals up at the bottom. So another thing that makes it easier, so most of us will have the same schedule week in and week out. So you could just simply copy and paste your schedule to the next week, and if you go to the calendar and click on it, you just jump ahead. So now you have the week preceding here and the following week here. So this will have all your information. Make sure again your data is inputted. Again, once I put the pay rate in, it automatically generates it, automatically will total it up. Once you're complete, there's no need to do anything. I will automatically review these when it's time to submit them at the end of the pay period. So, and when you go into the new pay period, you need to do your new timesheet for the new pay period. Do not overwrite the data in here. Keep it. We need to keep a running record. What you do is you come down to the bottom, click on the tab, and go duplicate. What this does, it will duplicate the tab for you. And then you can go to the new tab, which it says copy of 9/8 through 9/21. Move it to the new pay period, which will begin on Sunday the 22nd, because that ended on Saturday the 21st. And it'll automatically generate the dates for you. You can rename it. So it'll be 9/22 through 10/5. And so now you have a new timesheet. And instead of having to rewrite the data altogether, you can just simply update the days. And now you no longer have to re-input all the information because things will stay pretty consistent with our sites. If it does change, let's say the class was shorter that day or went longer, just simply make the adjustments. If the class was cut early for some reason, or if the class went longer for some other reason, just simply make the adjustments. If you make an adjustment on the time period, please send me on the time that you work there than you normally would. Please send me an email so we have it in writing. So If, let's say, you work the week and you did not work at PS 133 on this date, instead of just removing the minutes, I would very much appreciate it. It does correctly calculate everything, but I still see this as a date. So I'd appreciate it if you do not work at a site to completely remove the entry. This way there's no confusion on whether if you just simply forgot to input your minutes or if there was another reason that the site that was not completed. If you do not work, completely remove the entry. So as the dates go forward, you just simply date. As the time periods go forward, date it. Move this forward to the 6th, redate it, rename it, and so on. And then you just simply update these as you move forward. And then if you're coming back in, you can just simply copy and paste if you miss that date. And then you're back on track with everything. Make sure, again, your minutes are up to date. Again, input only minutes. Do not worry about recalculating the hours. The spreadsheet will do it for you automatically. And again, this will be updated. So there you have it. This will help us keep a running record of your timesheet, so I'm able to calculate the billing. Just simply duplicate. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email at arivers@brooklynmusicschool.org. Thank you.